Hello everybody and welcome back yet again to another drum playthrough review. So thank you all for tuning in and stopping by. Great to have you all here. For everyone who's brand new, hi and welcome. My name is Nick. I'm a drummer, a multi-instrumentalist among other things, and we like to do videos like these so that way we can analyze the technique of drummers who are better than us, break it down into a nice and easy to digest form so that way we can learn it and use that to ultimately improve our technique and make ourselves better musicians. And we've got a pretty cool drummer that we got on the channel here today. So I don't know if you guys are, super familiar, but I've mentioned a couple times before, I am a big tech death guy. I love technical death metal. I love deathcore and all that stuff. It's fantastic. I love the heaviness of deathcore. I just love the absolute sheer musicianship that it takes to play tech death. It's absolutely fantastic. And one of those bands that I do like somewhat, not definitely like one of my super favorite bands, but I do have an admiration for, is Burial in the Sky. They're an absolutely amazing technical death metal band. They got a lot of really cool melodic stuff that they do, and I love melodic stuff, so I'm sure I like, some of their songs. I just haven't listened to a whole lot yet. So we're going to be checking out a drum playthrough with their drummer today. So I don't see this guy's name on here. Let me see if I can do a little bit more research to find it. Okay, so they don't have this guy's name on here, but I think he's absolutely sick. He's the drummer for Burial in the Sky, so I guess we'll just call him that for now since I don't really have a name for him on here. But he's doing a drum playthrough of On Wings of Providence, so I think this is going to be an absolutely sick song. It's about 7 minutes long, so we're just going to jump right in and see what kind of technique we can analyze from this guy to learn from the best. Before we start though, I check my YouTube analytics as any good creator should, and only about 0.7% of you guys are actually subscribed to the channel. What are you guys doing with your lives? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. We do a lot of fun stuff and a lot of videos just like this on here. We're going to have a lot more fun content coming your way, so stick around. It's going to be a fun journey. All right. Without further ado, ladies and gents, let's jump right in. Let's see what this guy's got to offer us. So we got really good finger technique and wrist technique combination going on here. He's an absolutely skilled and talented drummer, I'll say that for sure. Lots of good chops, lots of good creativity, good blast beats, very clean sounding. Good stick heights coming up on that too, so there's good power. His foot technique is heel down ankle motion. We already got good chops and very good explanation and demonstration of his control. A little bit of swivel in there too. Probably help shake out some of that lactate that he's got in his muscles. Oh yeah, I like that. That's a good clave. Nice little tasty drum part there using his tom for some coloring. He's very accurate. Very nice and tasteful, I'll say that for sure. There's a lot of interesting stuff going on in here. Yeah, there's a lot of interesting stuff going on here. Yeah, he's using some swivel technique in there. Yeah, so he's switching in between his techniques. So he's using fingers and wrists depending on the speed and also depending on the drum that he's playing. Looks like more wrist technique in his left hand and fingers on his right. Or no, I'm sorry, mix that up. I'm sorry. More wrist on his right and fingers on his left. Nice little triplet on the bass drum there. And nice, interesting creative patterns. I like his cymbal work so far. Oh yeah. I honestly do wonder like what his creative process is when it comes to writing, because that's honestly very interesting stuff that he's coming up with. And he's very accurate. Everything's on point and on time and everything. Here we go to a major change in the song. He sounds very nice and clean, I would say that, and he's very relaxed. Very nice and relaxed. To be able to play at that speed and that technicality with all that stuff going on, it's very busy. That's the way I'll describe it. It's a very busy riff. He's very relaxed. And his posture is pretty good. Hunching forward a little bit with his neck, but that's not really anything too crazy. Very clean with his bass technique, I'll say that for sure. There's a little bit of leg movement with it, but a majority of his movement is coming from his ankles. And everything's mixed very nicely. So he's got an SM57 microphone on the top. Underneath he's probably got a condenser. Looks like he has a condenser on his ride cymbal too. And on his hi-hat. Most drummers wouldn't play it like that. They would play it with their right hand usually, so that's very good demonstration that he's got very good control and stamina. Yeah, he's very accurate. I love this. I don't really have a lot to say because it looks really good and it's you know, very clean. Very good chops too. Nice and tasteful. And there's some different styles that are infused in here as well. Oh, that was excellent. I thoroughly enjoyed that, I will say that for sure. That was an excellent playthrough. I don't know what this guy's name is. If somebody could let me know what this guy's name is, leave a comment down below, please. I would really love to, know so that way I can credit him properly. Let's go ahead and jump into the review because that dude is sick. My Friend in Burial in the Sky. That was absolutely fantastic. Very nice and loose, you'll notice that he was doing. His technique wasn't too tight or anything like that. He was keeping very nice and loose and very controlled, which is excellent. When you are playing drums, the one thing that you want more than anything is to be controlled, very nice and loose as well. That's just a prime example to show that really when it comes down to technique and all that stuff, it's absolutely essential to be able to stay loose so that way you can keep that stamina going, you can keep that power going, you can keep that speed up. Because ultimately that's going to be the trick. And if you're really tight and you're really tense or anything like that, that's going to cause more of a hamper for your technique, so that way it can't be as fast, as powerful, or as, last as long per se. And also it can increase your risk for injury. So I'd say for sure this man has mastered the art of being loose and really nice and relaxed. Like I said, his posture was really good because that's honestly something that's very important. People will forget about. Having good posture while you're playing drums is good not only for just your back health and all of that, but also for just overall longevity when it comes to playing the instrument. Because you want to stay very nice and relaxed while you're playing, so that way you know, you're not injuring yourself when it comes to your smaller muscle groups. But you also want to keep good posture so that way you're not causing any injury or damage to your back, neck, or spine or anything like that. So ultimately, this dude has had a lot of years of practice. His technique is very nice and tight, and he's not like straining too much to do anything with it. He's just letting his technique show just how good of a drummer he is. That's absolutely excellent. I liked that. So yeah, go ahead and check out Burial in the Sky. I thought that was an absolutely phenomenal playthrough. And sorry, brother, that I don't know your name, but if somebody can find out his name, just please let me know in the comments down below. I would be eternally grateful to you. And with all that being said, y'all, that's the end of this playthrough review today. So let me know down below in the comments what you thought of Burial in the Sky. I thought it was pretty darn interesting and I liked it a lot. So just let me know what you guys think down below. And with all that being said, y'all, that's the end of this playthrough review. So thanks for tuning in and stopping by. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And with all that being said, y'all, that's the end of this one. So cheers, God bless, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Have a good one.